Liv Morgan tears into Rhea Ripley and her ugly fans amid ongoing rivalry. The rivalry between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley has reached new heights, culminating in a recent confrontation on Raw that left fans buzzing with excitement. Since May, the two superstars have been embroiled in a fierce battle for the women's world title, each determined to outshine the other. As their feud intensifies, Morgan has taken the opportunity to unleash a series of scathing remarks aimed at Ripley and her fanbase. In an exclusive interview with Adrian Hernandez, Morgan didn't hold back, referring to Ripley and her supporters as ugly losers. This bold declaration is not just a reflection of her disdain for Ripley, but also highlights the growing animosity between the two competitors. Morgan accused the former women's world champion of being envious of her beauty and the chemistry she shares with Dominic Mysterio. According to Morgan, these are qualities that Ripley has failed to cultivate during her time at the top. Morgan's comments underscore a significant shift in her character. In the past, she has often played the underdog, but now, she is embracing a more aggressive persona that could resonate with fans looking for a fierce competitor.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
This new attitude is particularly evident in her remarks, where she confidently asserts, "So yeah, I'm a man-stealing, home-wrecking, heartbreaking, title-taking, greatest women's champion of all time." This declaration could very well become a rallying cry for her supporters, as she positions herself as a force to be reckoned with in the women's division. The underlying dynamics of their rivalry. The tension between Morgan and Ripley goes beyond mere competition. It's a clash of two contrasting personas. Ripley, known for her intimidating presence and physical prowess, often portrays herself as the dominant force in the division. In contrast, Morgan has always embraced her role as the fan favorite, using her charm and resilience to capture the hearts of the audience. However, her recent transformation into a more confrontational figure suggests that she is ready to step outside her comfort zone and embrace the darker side of the business. The chemistry between Morgan and Dominic Mysterio has also become a focal point of their feud. Morgan claims that Ripley envies her connection with Mysterio, suggesting that this relationship adds another layer to their rivalry. The dynamics between the three could lead to intriguing storylines in the future, as fans speculate about how personal relationships might influence their professional encounters. Reactions from fans and industry insiders. Morgan's comments have elicited a range of reactions from fans and industry insiders alike. Some fans applaud her for standing her ground and speaking her mind, viewing her words as a powerful statement in a world where women often face scrutiny for their appearances. Others, however, feel that such harsh language might alienate parts of her fanbase. Wrestling insiders are also weighing in on the implications of Morgan's transformation. Many believe that this bold new persona could lead to a significant push within the WWE, potentially positioning her as a top contender for the women's world title. This shift in character could also set the stage for a more intense rivalry with Ripley as they continue to clash in and out of the ring. What's next for Morgan and Ripley? As the feud continues to evolve, fans are left wondering what lies ahead for both competitors. Will Morgan's fiery attitude lead her to reclaim the women's world title, or will Ripley rise to the occasion and prove why she is considered one of the best in the division? The next few weeks on Raw will undoubtedly provide more thrilling moments, as these two athletes push each other to their limits. In conclusion, Liv Morgan's scathing remarks against Rhea Ripley signal a new chapter in their ongoing feud. As both superstars prepare for future confrontations, the WWE Universe eagerly anticipates how their rivalry will unfold. With personal stakes at play and an ever-growing tension between them, fans are in for an exhilarating ride as Morgan and Ripley continue their battle for supremacy in the women's division. The world of wrestling thrives on drama and conflict, and this rivalry promises to deliver both in spades. Liv Morgan accuses Rhea Ripley of jealousy as feud reaches new heights. Liv Morgan has taken her rivalry with Rhea Ripley to another level, recently accusing the former women's world champion of targeting her out of jealousy. In a candid interview, Morgan asserted that Ripley's actions stem from envy, fueling the animosity that has defined their feud over the past 6 months. As the current champion, Morgan didn't shy away from boasting about her accomplishments on Raw. She confidently proclaimed herself the greatest women's world champion of all time, a statement that underscores her determination to solidify her legacy in the WWE. This self-assured attitude not only highlights Morgan's growth as a competitor, but also reflects her readiness to take on the challenges posed by Ripley. The feud, which began in May, has captivated fans with its intensity and personal undertones. However, there is a growing sentiment among the WWE universe for a fresh direction in the storyline. After nearly half a year of confrontations, fans are eager to see how this saga will evolve. With the stakes continually rising, it begs the question: what will be the next step for both women as they vie for supremacy in the women's division? The intrigue surrounding their rivalry is heightened by the anticipation of how WWE's creative team, led by Triple H, will orchestrate the endgame of this storyline. Given the history and the passion from both Morgan and Ripley, it will be fascinating to see what direction is taken moving forward. Will they face off in a decisive match that determines the future of the women's division, or will unexpected twists reshape their rivalry into something even more compelling? As fans await the next chapter of this heated feud, the drama surrounding Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley continues to unfold. With both women firmly believing in their respective positions, the coming weeks on Raw promise to deliver thrilling moments that could redefine the landscape of women's wrestling in WWE. The anticipation for their next encounter is palpable, and it remains to be seen how this rivalry will culminate in the weeks ahead. The intrigue surrounding their rivalry is heightened by the anticipation of how WWE's creative team, led by Triple H, will orchestrate the endgame of this storyline. Given the history and the passion from both Morgan and Ripley, it will be fascinating to see what direction is taken moving forward. Will they face off in a decisive match that determines the future of the women's division, or will unexpected twists reshape their rivalry into something even more compelling? As fans await the next chapter of this heated feud, the drama surrounding Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley continues to unfold. With both women firmly believing in their respective positions, the coming weeks on Raw promise to deliver thrilling moments that could redefine the landscape of women's wrestling in WWE. The anticipation for their next encounter is palpable, and it remains to be seen how this rivalry will culminate in the weeks ahead. With both women firmly believing in their respective positions, the coming weeks on Raw promise to deliver thrilling moments that could redefine the landscape of women's wrestling in WWE. The anticipation for their next encounter is palpable, and it remains to be seen how this rivalry will culminate in the weeks ahead.